Abhijit Kumar. I'm from India. I joined Newcastle University MBA program in 2017 and graduated in 2018. Since then, I've been working in India in the investment banking sector. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was a juncture where I decided before going for MBA that I should pursue MBA, and the journey of 1 year in MBA in Newcastle taught me to, kind of cope up with the dynamic business world. And things used to be during the education itself, it used to be upside, downside in terms of assignments and everything. So it was a roller coaster ride, and things have been same in profession also. So yes, the learnings which garnered from MBA course is helping me quite in daily life. My daily routine is again like a typical Indian corporate professional in India, waking up in the morning, going to office, trying to solve business issues, developing strategies, models, discussions with and meetings with the clients. So, and the best part is incorporating the learnings in bits and pieces from different courses, whether it was the business in action or investment and finance, because right now I'm in corporate investment finance sector, so that helps a lot. And also from strategies and pitching with the clients, and so in entrepreneurship module. So that's how the life has been. Yeah. So as we all know, when we start scouting for our higher education and the post graduation degree which we want to, so lots of things, lots of options comes in our mind that should we go ahead with what's my interest here? Should I go with MSc in finance or MSc in international business or something like that? I wanted to pursue MBA because I wanted to, capture the best of all sectors and understand whether it is finance or entrepreneurship or a transition global economy or operations and everything. So yes, because of that, as I mentioned earlier, the accounting and the investment and finance and the strategy and entrepreneurship. So this is three things which I have been using quite a lot these days since I've graduated, especially in last 2 years, because that's how my role has evolved. Another thing to add on, as because after doing MBA, it helped me to identify I want to do this or I can do this, which was not clear to me before MBA. So even if I want to move out in some and try something, say in strategy operations, I have captured and honed my skills in those lines when I was doing MBA. So I can develop on the other things also. So that's the very unique thing of MBA, especially in the kind of environment and exposure we got in Newcastle University. So yes. Tough to say a favorite module. To be honest, I enjoyed the most the operations and strategy. Unfortunately, I'm not using any more operations here, but that was my favorite subject because for me, in my personal life also, I like and love solving problems which minimizes time, energy consumption, and improve efficiency. So based on these three pillars, I really loved operations and strategy. I'm using a bit of strategy now, but operation not very much, but that was my favorite module. It's not just the cohort, like few things which is great about the Newcastle University, that we keep on getting regular emails about what is happening in the university, whether regarding pandemic or the ongoing situation with Russia and Ukraine and the support for the students, everything. So that constant reminder always helped me personally to be connected. Sometime I'll just go, because that reminds me, over a weekend I'll just go and browse Newcastle University website and just be happy to see what things have changed or some new thing on LinkedIn. So those things. So the effort keeps us feeling, really connected all the time. And a few of the cohorts, like you make friends, and I have met, like, I feel like lifetime friends, which I was talking to you about, the couple who moved to Newcastle, and then few more from different countries and different background. Like some might have come from operations, some might have from banking, some from IT or something like that. So sometimes we call and discuss, and even speaking to a few of the professors sometimes about how it's going. And also, like, I would like to add, like, some of the counselors, which, because during my year there used to be some counselors, or those will be assigned to us. I'm not sure I'm using the right word, counselor, or it was some kind of guide, kind of external. So I'm still connected with you, and who are actually the alumni of Newcastle. So I do speak to them and about career progression. So that is something is impeccable. Like, it's an experience which is we don't get for 1 year, but it is like for prolonged for lifetime. Just a one line that the boat will sail. Sometimes it can be quite hectic with the assignments and all, because I remember being an MBA student there and living in an apartment where other flatmates who were also from Newcastle University doing multiple, somewhere in masters in transportation planning, someone doing PhD, and someone other courses. But my schedule used to be the hectic one. I was going for the classes since morning till evening every day, and preparing for assignments, and submitting on Monday. So almost every Monday. So it gets hectic. But my tip is the boat will sail on. Have patience. The output and the long-term investment from this MBA is amazing.
I agree with you there. I haven't studied an MBA. I obviously work at Newcastle University, but I was talking to a couple of graduates who studied the EMBA, and they, like you said, yes, it is intense, but the outcome is such a rewarding process. So stay with it, and then everybody will have an amazing experience that, like you said, you've gone on to make lifelong friends and lifelong memories around that. And
my career ambition, it's because, as I told you, it's a nice thing that getting an MBA. Sometimes it is not so nice thing, because you become greedy that I have learned that I can do that also. So it keeps a little bit not changing. I would say I see myself to be more diversified professional in next 3, 4, or 5 years. I have, honed few skills, I've gained some knowledge, and have developed some expertise in some sectors, whether it is infrastructure or finance, or marketing and strategy. So that's my goal, to get into a leadership role and maybe start my own consulting business, something like that, next 5 years. So yes.